So yeah, I kind of went to Power Morphicon this past weekend. What have you done lately? Hi, I'm Easy Rider, host of Toku Time. Now I review a lot of tokusatsu, but I rarely get to talk about what's going on in Toku today. You ever wondered if I just stopped the whole review thing for a while and talked about Toku, games, toys, or whatever's on my mind at the moment? You don't have to, so prepare yourself to hear my innermost thoughts and watch me make an ass of myself. So yeah, Power Morphicon. You got questions? I got answers. I know the big one. Did I get any stuff from Power Morphicon? Well, I think that's blatantly obvious. Did I get any swag from Power Morphicon? Maybe. Did I get any cool autographs? You bet your ass I did. Did I get any promo shot by any famous voice actors?
Lord Zed and I are coming to review Topia, and no one can stop us, not even the Power Rangers. We're coming to review Topia.
You tell me. Okay, seriously, I'm not going to be all this cocky, pretentious, I'm better than you because I went to Power Morphicon guy through this whole video. But what I can do is show you all the neat stuff I did get. This is probably going to be the one I get chewed out from the most when my dad sees the credit card bill. The sword or blade from Go Busters, I don't know what it's called, and this isn't a toy review, so suck it. This thing is pretty damn awesome. It's kind of like a prison shiv, only Toku. See? Yeah. And for some reason, I still don't know, it turns into binoculars. See, if you just turn that here and see, a sword that turns into binoculars is supposed to come in handy on Man vs. Wild. Ha! Oh, I kid. Well, I've been saying I'd do it, and I did it. I got the autograph. I got the Quantum Defender, my Quantum Defender autographed by the one and only Dan Southworth. I'm very proud of this. This made the whole trip worthwhile. This is a thing of beauty. That's not all, though. I got this kick-ass poster autographed by him for free, which was awesome, and he was giving these things out. That's his new show, Divergence. Let me get a close-up of that. Yep, Divergence. He's on that show. He created that show. He runs the company that makes the show. Check it out. It's on the web. YouTube, Divergence. You can't miss it. It will blow your mind. Now, I think the thing that I'm going to treasure most out of this entire convention, well, besides the interviews I shot, but those will come later on Reviewtopia. I think the biggest thing I can take away from all this is that I finally got my hands on a Figuarts. People have been bugging me, asking when am I going to get my hands on a Figuarts, and I got my very first Figuart. Kamen Rider Gattack, baby. It had to be a Kamen Rider of the Heisei era. It had to be one of my favorite riders. I love this thing. But I know I'm going to wear out the hinges and probably lose all the pieces because I cannot stop playing with this. I actually put him back in the box just to show you here. But yeah, seriously. I also got Kuga Mighty Form because I had to have one main rider and one secondary rider, and I couldn't find Kabuto, and Dino's not out yet, so sue me. And of course, the one that's going to piss off my buddy Shades and probably every other Gokaiger fan, the legend Mobirotis, or Mobirots, or however the hell you pronounce it. Oh my god. When I saw this, could you say no to this? Seriously, if you saw this baby at Power Morphicon, would you say no to it? I don't think you would. And speaking of Power Morphicon, I'm amazed at all the Toku stuff they had there. Can you believe this? I mean, okay, to be fair, they had Power Morphicon dealer rooms with Power Rangers merchandise, of course. But, my god, Toku toys were running rampant there. This was a Toku convention. I kid you not. And just wow. I mean, I'm amazed stuff. Usually, you'd have to pay shipping up the ass to get this stuff over here in the States. Now, I'm not taking any pot shots at any toy stores or eBay or anything like that. That's their prerogative. They have to do it. But my God, I can't believe I'm holding this in my hands. I can't believe I'm holding this. First the Gokai Spear, and now this beauty. And the best thing, the Aka Red Key. Can we get a shot of that? Look at that. Look at that. And you know what? For the hell of it, I'm just going to fire this baby up right now. Let's see if I can flip him open on the first go. Oh, almost. Almost got it. Almost got it. But why not? Let's fire this puppy up now. Yep. And of course, pop it in. Boom. I mean, wow. I mean, it pains me that they're not going to have this convention every year. It just breaks my heart that I'm probably going to have to wait 2 years for the next Power Morphicon, but to get Toku toys at such reasonable prices, it breaks my heart. But yeah, I just had to get those. Also, I got this little Gashapon, a Red Falcon key, because the Live Man set is not out yet. I don't know why, but when I saw him, I had to have him. You know me, Live Man is one of my favorite Sentai series, so I had to have him. Sadly, the sticker is already peeling off. Yeah, it's not painted. I need to talk to someone and get this thing painted for realsies, because this sticker ain't cutting it. But it works. It works in the phone. It works in the mobile rotas. Check it out. Seriously. I tried it the first I got it, and there you have it. So I'm probably going to get someone to paint it to make it look more realistic, and just wow. And speaking of Ranger keys, I picked these up. The original, the Go Ranger keys. I had to walk away with one set, and I didn't see Time Ranger or any of my other favorite Sentai series. I think the only other set I saw there was Go Sager, and yeah, I'm not getting Go Sager, so yeah. I thought I'd go with the original. The original's pretty awesome. But, okay, enough with the toys and the things like that. Let me talk about the convention itself. Now, I got there a little earlier than my guest. Roomed with Zeltrax Millennium and his crew, or his family, I should say. Super nice guy. Got to meet in real life. If you don't know who Zeltrax Millennium is, he does the voice of Shadow Moon on my show Toku Time. Hell of a nice guy. And a brilliant artist. I mean, this guy made me a chibi version of Darth Lion. Hey, here, I'll put it up. I'll put it up on the screen for you. Look at that. Made that just for me. Now that is a swell fellow. But other than that, he does great craftsmanship. He paints stuff. He paints Ranger keys. I'm actually getting him to do this little job. And a friend of mine, or a friend of his, I should say, actually had a Kuga belt that he wants him to, well, paint. And he brought it over. It's totally legit, and he's going to do it. And I've seen him paint Transformers and other stuff before. Check out his YouTube, Zeltrax Millennium. You can visit. He does all the other stuff too. He does reviews. Hell of a nice guy. I roomed with him for about 2 days before I left on Sunday. And the convention, oh my God. The first day was hectic as all get out. Actually, they didn't start till 4 o'clock, so I had to find some other stuff to do. Now, I can't really go into detail what this is, but I did get some filming done, but not on my end. And if I go into detail, it could get me in hot water, so all I'll say is I was in a film. Other than that, 4 o'clock, the convention went into full swing. Registration was a couple hours early. And I sadly didn't get to go to many panels that day. I spent the whole day trying to get interviews with guests, so I can't really tell you what went on. Friday, I know they had some killer stuff. I know the Divergence panel with Dan Southworth was that Friday. I think that was the day he showed all 6 or 5 episodes of his show and a preview of the 6th, which I still haven't seen yet, but I will get to it. They had some other stuff. They had Oh, Johnny Young Bosch had an Eye Shine concert, which sadly I couldn't get to because I was worn out that day after getting interviews, or Saturday I should say, but I heard it was awesome. The big one everyone's talking about is the Power, or the Mega Power announcement they had Saturday. Now, again, I'm running around getting interviews, filming interviews. I was doing the best I can. But oh my God, I caught the tail end of it. I just poked my head in for a few minutes, and what I saw blew my mind. And I can't even describe it to you because you have to see for yourself. Luckily, the guys over at Ranger Crew posted the trailer for me, and I'm going to link you that video right now. Pause this, go check it out. Trust me. Can you believe that? The Legend War. The uncut, uncensored, unabashed Legend War. When I saw that, my jaw dropped. And as you could hear, the place erupted. I mean, it was like staring into the eyes of God. I mean, my mind, seriously, I thought I was going to faint and die and I thought I had died and gone to heaven when I saw that, because the Legendary War, rumors were going around that they were reshooting it with only the past 20 seasons of Power Rangers, which would make sense, but I can't get over how they actually showed the real thing from Gokaiger. I mean, they started with Aka Ranger, and they showed every single Ranger, Red Hawk, flying around in the air and fighting bad guys. I have never been more happy in my life to be a Toku fan when I saw the crowd go apeshit over that trailer. I mean, it just felt like everything I had done up to that moment was worth it. And it just made me so proud that they knew who they were. They knew what was going on. Or maybe I don't even know if even half the people in that room were even aware of the Super Sentai, but it's just amazing how much love and admiration they had for the Legend War and all the Sentai together. Now, of course, people are already nitpicking. It's like, oh, they had both the Zeo Rangers and the Mighty Morphin in there. You can't have theirs. Oh, they had all the Tommies and everything, and the Dino Rangers and the thing like that. And I'm just like, shut the hell up. It doesn't matter. Seriously. I mean, the show's not even out yet, and people are already bitching their heads off about the problems. I mean, God, can't you just appreciate it for what it is? Jesus Christ. I mean, they put so much effort into this show, and already people are bitching about it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'll suck. Maybe it'll be awesome. I don't know. But if Saban is actually keeping this intact and actually taking this Legendary War seriously enough to make such an epic trailer out of it, and Megaforce to boot, it shows me they're taking this seriously. So, quit your bitching. We'll find out, okay? This is the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers. Power Morphicon was off the hook. And I'd do it all over again if I could. Maybe I'd go to a few more panels, but other than that, just wow. I mean, that alone was worth the price of admission. Now, as I said earlier, I didn't get to many panels because I had interviews to film, and they were incredibly tough to nail down. I hope you people appreciate what I go through. And trust me, I'm editing those. I'm actually having some audio issues because the audio is terrible. I don't want to go into much detail, but the filming places I had to shoot them is in the dealer's room, and of course everybody's in there buying stuff, getting autographs and pictures with the guests, so it is incredibly loud, and my camera's not the best. I mean, I'm using the camera I'm using right now. It doesn't even have a shotgun mic or a detachable microphone or anything, so as my good buddy Matt Burkett says, you work with what you got, and that's what I did here. So when you see the interviews, bear with me. It's the best I could do on my budget. So, on the other hand, though, I did get some cool swag. Now, actually, I got this stuff on the Silver Ranger membership. See, I had originally purchased my ticket because I thought I wasn't getting my press pass, and then when I did, I thought I'd give up my Silver Ranger membership or whatever. But anyway, I'm glad I didn't because I got all these cool posters. Now, this artwork's a little trippy here. I don't know if this is going on the set of Toku Time or not, but there's a lot of other neat posters that I'm really considering replacing the ones I have now with these. Maybe not this one in particular, but it's really awesome. Of course, I got the silver coin with the Power Morphicon and the Red Samurai Ranger on it, which is pretty awesome. It was pretty neat. Only a few of them were made, so yeah, and it was while supplies last. Also got this t-shirt, which is really awesome. It has both the original Red Ranger in the Dragon Ranger, or the Green Ranger's dragon shield, and with the dagger, with the dragon dagger and his sword, very awesome. And of course, you got the Red Samurai Ranger with the, I think it's called the Shogun armor. And then of course, you got Megaforce Red in the background, like he's ready to take over. And speaking of Megaforce, the Megaforce Rangers were actually there, and they had the full cast reveal. And I can't get over the comments I'm seeing about the team. Okay, I bitched it first. I mean, they look the same. They look about as the same as the Samurai team. Almost a direct copy. But the biggest one I'm hearing is that the Red Ranger is Indian. He doesn't look Indian to me. And besides, didn't we have one already from Ninja Storm? Wasn't Shane of Indian Muslim descent or whatever, or Nick from Mystic Force? Well, I'm getting off topic here. Some other panels I did go to. I did go to some awesome panels. I did go to a Time Force Wild Force panel, which was all the guests from those shows showed up there. Really awesome. I got to ask them some questions and stuff like that. I did get some of it on tape. I don't know if I'll put it on here or not, but it was really awesome. It was really neat. And surprise, surprise, Rick Medina, aka Cole from Wild Force and Decker from Samurai, actually showed up. Now, I'm not the biggest Cole fan, but I did like him as Decker. Oh, the only thing from Samurai I did like. He showed up, and the crowd went crazy. I mean, it came out of nowhere. This is what Power Morphicon does. This is why I like them. See, other cons will announce their guests way in advance. Some will cancel, some won't even show up. But Power Morphicon likes to spring them on you. Like, out of nowhere. I heard it through the grapevine that Matt Austin, aka Bridge from SPD, was there. I didn't see him. I didn't get to go to any of the SPD panels, so I can neither confirm nor deny. But if he was there, I would have liked to have met him. I probably would have got something with me and him. Like, I love to pick on Bridge in my videos, and it would have been like, I saw your videos, and I'm coming after you. Didn't get that chance, but hey, there's always next Power Morphicon. But I really had fun. I met a lot of fellow reviewers from Riders, Rangers, and Rambles. My bro, Zeron Zephyr. Zeron, buddy, we need to go drinking again sometime. Other great toy reviewers, Shukin Shinobi. I believe Jedamon was there. I know Favine from Raiju Nihon was there. A ton of other guys too. Decade was there, not the real Decade, but the guy who plays Buck on Zeron Zephyr's channel, really funny guy. Has the Jufro, or the Perm, I should say. He's really funny. He's like a redneck toy reviewer. Usually I find that offensive, but he's too damn funny that I can forget about it. He's really nice. They had Keith Justice from Henshin Justice. Really nice guy. Glad to meet him. But and then probably the best non-guest there of all was Mr. S from CS Toys. Actually, I got a picture with him there, and wow, he is just the nicest guy. I mean, I even went Japanese for a few seconds with my crummy Japanese, and I said konnichiwa and everything, and he was actually impressed. And so I gave him my info, and I said, Mr. S, I'd like to work with you sometime. And he said he might consider it, so I hope something comes out of that. Speaking of which, go to cstoys.com. If I didn't get all this stuff that I got here from Power Morphicon, I would probably go there and get it. Now, he didn't have any items for sale, per se, but he was filming all the guests from Power Morphicon who stopped by his booth. He had some killer stuff on display. And it is for sale at CS Toys, so get your hiney over there and check it out. Great prices, great shipping. I mean, the man films him shipping the stuff, packing it in. I mean, you can't get service like that anywhere else. God bless you, Mr. S, if you're watching. You are a true fan. It's for fans by fans with him, and that's what makes him so awesome. But Power Morphicon was a blast. I really hope to go back sometime. I hope some of my Reviewtopia bros and sisters will be there next time, because I know a lot of them were jealous when I broke out these. Oh, and of course, last but not least, this little beauty. You know me and wristbands. I had to get a Morphin brace. When I saw it, I'm like, I'm not leaving without one. I am not leaving without a Morphin brace, and I had to get it. What are you gonna do? I know Shades was pissed off. I know Matty J was pissed off, but hey, you should have gone. You should have gone. But yeah, Power Morphicon was great. Great people. Met a lot of fans too. I hope my fans who were there are watching this, because you guys were amazing. I am shocked at how many fans I met there. I mean, I figured I'd only meet one, maybe two, like I did at ShadowCon, who even knew who the hell I was. But they were amazing. They came up, had requests. I know one guy wanted me to review Metalder, Hurricaneger, Garo, the list went on. I did get those down, guys, don't worry. I know some other guys wanted me to do Ultramantiga, but I don't want to get into Toku talk here, or Toku time talk here, so I'll definitely, it's just wow. And they were so articulate too. I mean, I spent talking to one guy for about 15 minutes about our expectations for Megaforce, and my fans are so intelligent. I swear to God, you guys make me look stupid on my shows. I mean, you guys give yourselves a round of applause. You just wow. But I gave out autographs. I took pictures. You guys rock. I mean, seriously. I hope to meet twice as many of you next time. Especially some of the fangirls. I know you chicks watch this show. You're not fooling anyone. And hey, I didn't have my girlfriend with me this time, and what happens at Morphicon stays at Morphicon. I kid. Well, I think I've gushed about Power Morphicon long enough, so I guess we're winding down here. Why don't I get to the end of the show? You know what I do here. It's time for Easy Rider's Wisdom to the Helpless. I believe we have time for a couple comments. I'm just going to keep it Super Sentai related, if you don't mind. Just to round out our Power Morphicon talk here. It was really, really awesome. Okay, first up, Blitzwinger asked, "Dude, easy, are you 30? You look like you're in your early 20s or late teens. Give the man a cigar." You're right, I am 30. Yeah, I am 30. You are 30? Yes, I am. I mean, you would not believe the guests. They thought I was a lot younger too. I won't name names, but a lot of people thought I was a teenager when they first saw me. When I told them I'm 30 years old, they were like, "You should have gone into acting too." And everyone tells me that I should be an actor. In a way I am. In a way I am. But I'm not going to get an Oscar anytime soon. What are you going to do? Anyway, moving on. Kim and Ron Forever asks, "Easy, if you could have Live Man team up with any Heisei era Sentai team except Gokaiger, who would it be?" Well, the easiest answer to that would be Time Ranger. Now why, you ask? Because one thing, Time Ranger, they do have the power to go back in time, sort of. So what I'm thinking is they could go back in time with the Live Men and fight Professor Bias before he puts together his Volt Army, thus saving their friends and not having them turn into creepy monsters. And, well, spoiler alert, all die. Well, 2 of them died, but well, you get my point. But actually, I don't know why, but for some reason, I'd like to see them team up with this is going to be really sounding weird, but I'd like to see them team up with Go-Onger. I guess it's because they have the same kind of motif. You have the red leader who uses a bird, and then of course the conversations with Bomber and Cologne would be hilarious. I'm just spitballing here right now, but I hope that answers your question. Okay, one more. Black Fang Wolf Knight asks, "Hey Z, what are your thoughts on the new Rangers in Go Buster? Stag Buster and Beat Buster, who played Tsubasa Ozu from Magic Ranger." I knew this was going to come up. You know, I meant to do a Rider Ramblings on this a long time ago, but I've just been so sidetracked. Mostly because I've been preparing for this convention that I haven't had time to talk about it. So far, I like it. I have been keeping up with Go Buster, and it's not bad. It's really interesting. I think that Jin, aka Beat Buster, has this kind of, I don't know why, but he just reminds me of John Morrison from the WWE. I don't know why. He just has that look to him. He has that hippie shaman of sexy thing going on. Maybe it's the sunglasses he wears. And then, of course, you've got Beat J Stag, his buddy Roy, who can also turn into Stag Buster. That blew my mind when I first saw that, because usually the Buddy Roids are basically what they are, Buddy Roids. They don't get in the fight, so that's what surprised me. I think the best thing we can take away from this is that they kind of remind me of Yuto and Deneb from Den-O. I mean, the main guy, the human, is kind of a jerk, kind of cocky, he's kind of like that, and of course you've got, Jay isn't as bumbling as Deneb, but he kind of has that whole guardian, nanny kind of thing to him. Not as much, that'd be more Gorosaki, aka Blue Buster's Buddy Roy, but I think he's more of a dignified version. He's kind of like a robot version of Alfred from Batman. You know, kind of like that. And of course, he also has to steal the spotlight. He always has to walk in front of Jin, and Jin's like, "Don't cover me." It gets kind of redundant and monotonous after a while, but it still manages to be funny. So, yeah. So, I don't really need to do a Rider Ramblings on that, but yeah. But this Power Morphicon, it was a blast. I mean, I really can't find anything at fault with Morphicon except how some of my interviews turned out, but hey, that was out of my hands. But if any of the guests are watching, I really want to thank you all for taking your time out to talk with me, autographing my stuff, and of course, this is probably one of the more things I'm proud of. Jason Font, Red Time Force Ranger, autographed my Chronomorpher. I love this thing. I may never wear this thing again. I might put it on the wall and frame it or something, but it's just wow. I mean, my mind is blown as to how nice they were. And then of course, Bulk and Skull, aka Jason Narby and Paul Schreier, just amazing guy, so nice. I actually stayed a few rooms down from Jason. Held the door open, talked to him while we were both checking out. Really nice guy. I'm amazed. And he's a doctor. And he's practicing medicine after Lost Galaxy, which is why he didn't come back. And I just wow. And of course, Paul, I actually showed him pictures of Richard Brown, or Mr. Brown, aka Shinken Brown from Shinkenger. And I'm like, dude, that should have been you. And he's like, no way, man, I'm retired. But come on, we're all thinking that. I mean, I've read the spoilers for Super Samurai. I haven't watched it yet because Samurai's just, but come on. You have a perfect episode to bring back Bulk for one more fight, and you don't make him Shinken Brown or Brown Samurai Ranger, whatever. Saban, you're wasting your potential. If you're going to copy Shinkenger word for word, and you don't copy this episode, you're just finding more ways to piss us off. Come on. But, yeah, I'm getting off track. Power Morphicon. Best weekend of my life. Best summer vacation I've had in 30 years. I'll be 31 in November, so yeah, best summer vacation I've had. I think the only thing that comes close to this is SGC, my first ever convention. This was my third Morphicon and my third convention overall. So, yeah. Here's looking for Power Morphicon number 4. Thank you guys. You're awesome. So, I guess it's time for me to go. Guess I'll close with a joke. What did the dumb blonde female ranger do when she found out that most accidents happen in the house? She moved. Ha! Okay, that was stupid, and I've probably done it before already in a past episode. So here's a good one. Okay, you got Jin, aka Beat Buster, and of course you got Beat J Stag, who are being briefed by the commander guy from Go Busters. Guy talks to him, calls him, tells him about a new villain or something, and he's like, "Go Busters, ready, go," or "Buster, ready, go." I guess that's the catchphrase. And Jin and Jay lean over to the comm link or their phone communicator or whatever, and Jin looks and goes, "Buster, I hardly know her." Oh man, I can hear the crickets from here. This is Easy Rider reminding you that the fan sub will never die. Look forward to the next Rider Ramblings sometime next month, I guess. Power Morphicon. A Toku fan's paradise.